standpoint.
Is there a certain amount of due diligence that needs to be done in terms of imminent peril? Like I did a film and I had to send crew into a gang area and sort of hire the local head of one of the gangs to sort of help us security-wise so we knew we wouldn't have problems when we shot there. Had we not done that, we might have been in imminent peril. So,
I mean, that's expected. If you're going to be filming in you know,
the bottoms of Inglewood?
yeah,
I mean, that's
you're
where
going
we're
to have
shooting.
problems. So you need to. You should have that contemplated in the budget, really.
Right.
The insurance company expects you to do that. So, I mean, sometimes, many years ago, filming in New York was very difficult because of the mob. So you had to pay off people to
Right.
be able to get things done. And that's the way business was transaction. I don't know if it's the same today, but you know, that's the way it was then.
No, it's not.
It's not, you know.
I think a lot of the coverage that I read that got created, let's say 10 years ago, was being created for something else that's actually happening today. That's what I think. So I think you're having a lot of the losses that we're seeing now, that we're going back on language that was written for something else, and it's broad enough that it can pick it up. So a good example is Imminent Peril. I remember when Imminent Peril got put in. It was put in because of the LA riots. There was a production company that was shooting in a liquor store. The riots were happening. It was coming up the street. They were in a liquor store knowing it's come to the street. Someone walked in and said, hey, you guys better get out of here, man. So they packed their stuff up. It was a small production, and they left. And they had a claim because they shut down for the day. When you look at the standard policy at that time, there was no direct physical damage. There was no civil authority. No police told them to leave yet. There was no injury. There was nothing that will pick up the coverage. So this is where imminent peril was discussed. It's something that's imminent. It's going to be, if you don't leave, it is imminent. So now what I've seen, this is my personal opinion, and it's okay, is I've seen now other kinds of losses occur that it's imminent peril. We have now some kind of a weather situation. It's imminent peril. It's too dangerous to drive on the slippery streets. It's too, now there's, and it's okay because insurers have accepted it. They've accepted the risk, and I have no problem with that. I'm an independent, you know, it is what it is. But I just think that that's what's happened on a lot of these. So I go back to, and Bob, since he wrote The Disgrace, he knows that. I'm just curious, I've always wondered, when that was written for Disgrace, was anyone thinking about the Me Too campaign, the sexual harassment, or was it more for the guy who murders the woman, which is horrible, obviously? I don't know. So makes you, you know, those are all things that I think about when I read these policies.